Shalom. 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 Call hello Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Ba'ashem Rakakadash. For blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. So here you have a uh is it this doesn't get you know I'm pretty much lost for words on this one because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you tend to think that if you fight for this country, that you're exempt of the curses that the Lord put on you. You believe that if you get along, you know, with your enemies, they'll love you. You'll be protected. This is not the case. And this has happened, oh so often, you know, during you know, times of before. It was a story where I believe it was during World War One or World War Two, one of them, a bunch of Negroes, joined the military and fought alongside their enemies, Esau, Edom, to certain take down other certain nations or whatever. And after, they were treated like slaves and animals when they got back to the States, man. And it was a certain incident and a story where a bunch of Negroes was killed by so-called white men after they got back from war because they wanted their pay. So they just slaughtered them all, man. And a lot of our people don't know that history. So what do? They join the same military that oppresses their people each and every day, man. You fight for a country that destroyed and kills your people each and every day. And somehow you believe that if you do this, you will go up in the ranks as far as them liking you, them being your best friend. When these devils don't like you, man, the so-called white man is your enemy that Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave unto you, man. He made y'all contrary one to another. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, they were made for righteousness' sake. The so-called white man, Esau, Edom, was made for wickedness' sake. It tells you that these two struggled in the womb. It was a fight. And Esau, Edom, to this day, looks to slay you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. No matter if you're in the law enforcement agencies, their military, right, their political parties, it don't matter, man. They look at you as a nigger, and they hate you, right? So here you have Roger Fortson, an Air Force airman, a senior airman, was gunned down by a Florida deputy, right? With no regard, man. This is the this is the way of Esau Edom. This is his way, man. So, hey, man, we're gonna play this, and we're gonna get some scripts. I don't want this to be too long, but let's get it, man. Let me get one scripture first. This is Jeremiah 16, because this is a curse that Yahweh Shem Yahushua would put on our people for disobedience. You can't get around it. Jeremiah 16:3. And it reads, "For thus saith the Lord, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place," meaning America, Babylon the Great, "and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begot them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth." That's how the so-called white man looks at you so-called Negroes, man, as dung, as nothing, right? It says, "And they shall be consumed by the sword," the modern day sword is the gun, "and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth," right? So our people, in their ignorance, they take hold of this kingdom. They fight for this kingdom. They fight for this country, right? They want to have a place in this country. That's all through ignorance, man. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is Xing you Jakes out because you don't want to hear his word. You want to hear what the so-called white man got to say, right? You want to go against the Heavenly Father and go about your own way, man. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them." So the Most High is saying in these last days, when the shit really hits the fan and you Jakes is washed up through his judgment, we're not going to mourn for y'all, man. We're not going to cry for y'all, man. We're not going to shed a tear for you. Because what? You got time to get right. You got time to turn. You got time to turn away from your wickedness and the evil that you are doing. You got time for that, man. Being in the military is wicked as hell, man. If you are so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, man, that's totally against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because guess what? The Lord has an army. The Lord has a military, right? And can't nobody bring the Most High's military down, man. Right? And y'all choose to fight for the enemy's military than to come and fight for the Lord's military, to be in the Lord's military, man, and his army. Right? So we ain't gonna mourn for you, man. It says, "For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even loving kindness and mercy." So the Lord is taking away all that, man. By ways of getting, knocks on your door and you getting gunned down, man. Being an airman and all. Being a member of the United States military. They don't give a damn, man. Right? So, hey, man. Y'all gonna get it, man. Y'all gonna get it sooner than later. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not playing, man. So let's play this. I got another video to follow up. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing to let me other fire. Shalom.
Sheriff's office, open the door. Sheriff's office, open the door. Step out. Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! 312, shots fired. Suspect down. Do not move. Sheriff's office, open the door. Step out. Drop the gun! Drop the
And that Jake, I don't understand why Jake will come to the door with a gun, knowing Esau's his trigger happy fingers. Jake is just lost, man. He doesn't realize who he's dealing with. That devil knocked on the door, said, "Step out," and next thing you know, Jake was gunned down, man. And that's another thing. A lot of our people that get into the military, they don't be right in their mind when they come out, man. Because what? That is a fight that you should not be fighting. You should not have any dealings with anything this devil has set up, man. Of course it's gonna bug you out. You know? Ain't no telling what this Jake seen when he was over there overseas or wherever he was, man, in this military. But Jake don't get that, man. He just think that I'm fighting for my country. I'm fighting for the rights of the people. But this country don't love you, man. This country gets you 3-4 shots in the chest and told to stop moving when you're shot, man. How the fuck are you gonna tell somebody don't move when they've been shot 4 times in the chest? This is how much of a devil this nigga is, man. Right? But you see, Esau Edom has judgment coming to him too, man. Because he's been getting away with this for far too long, and he's proud in doing it because he's not getting checked, right, to his standard. Because the Most High is getting rid of these devils one by one. You know, every day, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is putting calamities and judgments on these devils, man. They all bugged out, dope heads. The Lord said, what? There's no peace to the wicked, man. So these devils are not in peace no days of their life. But you Jakes, you want to join unto them. So this is what you get, man. 4 or 5 shots in the chest. Being told don't move. And that devil, he more than likely ain't gonna get off, man. He's not gonna get off. Because, you know, let's play it back. I ain't see what they had up here. It says, but civil rights attorney Ben Crumb, this devil right here, this devil, he always shows up for a big case to where his pockets could get stuffed. You know, he's always the one there, him or Al Sharptongue. You know, it says, but civil rights attorney Ben Crumb has accused the deputy of going to the wrong apartment and said the shooting was unjustified. Hey, man, if it was the wrong apartment, if you say it was the wrong apartment, it wasn't in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because through Yahweh Shem Yahushua belong the issues of death, man. And that's insane, man. Let's get one scripture, then we're going to play the next video. This is Baruch 3:8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us. We still scattered, man. We still in the land of our captivity, the land of our enemy, man. Right? Can't you see we the most hated here? It says, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. You pay taxes. You pay every damn thing, man. Right? Your pockets is empty. Yet you kill yourself for a 40, 60-hour work week. You kill yourself, man. And you come home with nothing because they rape you in taxes. You know? It says, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, was departed from the Lord our power. Our power, man. Right? So we are yet this day in our captivity, man. We still slaves. We are still slaves. You can think that you're not a slave, right? And that you can wiggle your way around it, but you can't do it. You can't do it, man. This is Nehemiah 9:36. Behold, we are servants this day, and for the land that thou gavest to our fathers to eat the fruit thereof and the good thereof, behold, we are servants in it, man. Now, that's not talking about, you know, the literal, you know, Israel, because Israel is a people, not a place. This is talking about the people wherever they are, man. This is talking about Israelites wherever they are, right? Because we've been scattered. We are servants in the place where we supposed to, you know, in the places where we supposed to be, you know, somebody. We are servants. Because when you read, I believe it's in Isaiah 11, where it says, let me see if I can find it real quick. Salakia, 1 second. This is oh, I was off. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth, man. So we are servants wherever we are, right? We are servants, man. We are slaves, whether it's in America, you know, the UK, Israel, you know, throughout the four corners of the earth, we are servants, man, right? But we are princes, the Lord said. He said, and princes walking as servants upon the earth, man. But the servants are being upon horses. You know, back in the days, hardcore slavery, you had the slave masters, you know, following the slaves on the horses, you know, watching them work. The ones that were working, those were the princes. The ones that were on the horses, those were supposed to be the servants, man. Right? So that's the situation. And the you know, that's what we're in right now, man. So let's get this one. Slovakia. So this is kind of an update to it, you know. This is kind of an update. So let me get another script. We're gonna play this one because see, you our people got to get right, man, with the Lord, man. You know, don't trust in Babylon, man. Don't go to Egypt for help. You ought to go to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for help, man. Because what if you try to, you know, get deep in this country and its ways, you're gonna be bugged out. And guess where it's gonna end you, man? 4 or 5 shots in the chest, man. Dead. Right? Dead, man. You know? So, matter of fact, we're going to play it. Matter of fact, yeah, let's get Deuteronomy, right? So, okay, let's get Deuteronomy, chapter 28. The curses, because that's what we're under to this day. We are under the curses. Deuteronomy 28 and 65. It says, well, I'm going to start at 64. And it reads, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone, man. So we would be in these religions, man. We would be in Christianity, be a Muslim, a Catholic, a Seventh-day Adventist, you know, all that BS, man, that ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. Verse 65. And among these nations thou shalt find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind, man. That's the state of our people, man. Right? Failing of eyes, man. Crying. Sorrow of heart, man. Sorrow of spirit, man. Being stressed, depressed. You know? trembling heart, being scared, man. You driving and you see them lights behind that car. You thinking that this is going to be your last day. You get a knock on the door. They say, police, open up. And you know, you open the door. And next thing you hear is, you know, your body hitting the ground. It says, verse 66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. Right? So you shall doubt your life daily. Is this going to be my last day? Lord, if you just bless me to get through this day, just bless me to get throughout this night. Bless me to get to my destination safe. Right? Not saying you shouldn't do that, because you should thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua for everything, man. And you should pray to him for everything, man. You know, but the mass amount of our people don't do that. So it says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. Yeah, man, you don't know if you're going to make it to see the next day. In an instant, boom, you out of here. So it would be in your best interest to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Thank him for every day you wake up and get through. But our people are not going to do it, man. Right? They say they believe in God, but don't reverence him. Don't fear him. You know? And the Lord tired of that, man. The Lord going to start plucking you niggas away, man. So let's hear this, man. And we're going to be done with it. I got about one or two more scripts, and we're going to shut it down.
Now been released of that deadly police shooting of an airman inside.
With Mother's Day around the corner, she knew an original song made exclusively for her mom was the perfect.
Now been released of that deadly police shooting of an airman inside his home. This happened in Florida. Roger Forston was killed last week by a sheriff's deputy who was responding to calls of a domestic disturbance. Now, his family says the deputy had the wrong apartment. That deputy is now on leave as the shooting is being investigated. Nikki Batiste has more. We have to warn you here. These images are extremely upsetting.
This newly released body cam video shows an Okaloosa County deputy arriving at the home of senior airman Roger Forston's apartment door, responding to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance. The deputy knocks 3 times. After the first knock, he steps off to the side. No one answers, and he knocks 2 more times, identifying himself. The video is partially blurred.
Sheriff's office, open the door.
Seconds later, Forston opens the door.
Step out.
He's seen holding a handgun that was legally owned, according to his family. The deputy orders him to step back, then fires.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
312, shots fired. Suspect down.
Okaloosa Sheriff Eric Aiden says his department released the video to be transparent.
No determination has been made as to whether the deputy's actions were justified or not.
Forston's mother, Mika, says her son was FaceTiming with his girlfriend during the shooting. The girlfriend told the family the deputy said something not on the body cam video released today.
They just said, oh yeah, he shot up. He shot up. Our baby was shot up.
Forston's family says he was alone and grabbed his gun only after he heard aggressive knocking on his door, peeked through his peephole and saw no one. Forston's family claims the deputy went to the wrong apartment.
Roger was a gift from God.
He was a patriot, and so he respected authority. Why the police didn't respect him? That's the question.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Nikki Batiste.
So disturbing.
Yeah.
And you know why they didn't respect him, man? You, Jace, you think you equal to the so-called white man, man. Even when you fight in his army, when you fight in his military, man, you're not equal, man. When you in his law enforcement agencies, you ain't equal. You got plenty of videos with Jake cops seeing Edomite cops beat the hell out of Jake, and Jake can't do a damn thing. So what the fuck you doing there then, man? If you can't say nothing, you can't do nothing. When these devils do stuff to your own people and you feel a way about it, why are you there, man? For a fucking check? That's why the Lord gonna check a lot of you niggas out, man. But you see, Esau Edom, he gonna get his, man. He gonna get his.
Yes, so many questions because the sheriff's deputy identified himself, but that knocking was aggressive, and the airman, a decorated airman,
Who's licensed to carry a gun.
yes, licensed to carry a legal gun.
So I see why he got the gun.
It was, a disturbing call. But by the way, the footage leading up to that is a neighbor taking the sheriff's deputy to that door. And apparently it's the wrong apartment of, where this domestic disturbance, whatever the neighbor heard. So
I'm just thinking it's Mother's Day this
Yes.
Sunday,
Yes.
and his mom
Yes.
is for the
Devastated.
first time in her life not.
And you adding in that fucking Mother's Day, man, which is pagan. Mother's Day is pagan, man. The
Gonna
Lord
happen,
ain't
man.
dealing. The Lord ain't dealing with no fucking Mother's Day, man. But Esau Edom, you got yours coming, man. Cause you, if it would have been a Edomite, he wouldn't even have his gun drawn. This is Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. So Esau Edom shed the blood of the saints, the Israelites. The Lord said, for that, he said, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood. Esau Edom doesn't even realize he's being prepared for blood, for bloodshed right now, man. Right? While he busy worried about us, the ruler of the heavens and the universe is preparing him for blood, man. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. So blood is going to chase Esau Edom in these last days, man. It's going to be bloodshed around him, all around him, in his nation, in these last days, man. Right? We're about to witness this man be taken out in a bloody massacre, man. Right? But you, Jakes, you're going to be avenged. You're going to be avenged, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to revenge his saints, man. It's going to revenge his people. Avenge his people, man. You know? This is Jeremiah 51:49. We're going to shut it down. It says, as Babylon has caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth, man. Right? So, hey, what you do, you're going to get back. Double. Right? So, hey, man. You Jakes that's in the military, get out that military, man. Because, hey, when Yahweh Shem Yahushua bring his army down here, it ain't going to be nothing you can do. You think your little guns or whatever secret weapons you got going to hold up? It's not going to hold up, man. It's not even going to be close. It's not going to be funny, man. So if you hear this, if any brothers and sisters that's in this military come across this video some way, somehow, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, get up out of there before it go boom, man. Cool. Hello, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Until the next lesson, Shalom.